post-match show from the Red Lion in Liverpool City Centre after Liverpool go to Villa Park and win 3-1. To analyse as much of that as we can, because it's a bit of a mad game, I've got George Trad and Paula Murphy. And Paula a bit tenser than I wanted it to be at times, but
it was.
we got there in the end, and a lovely moment for the winner.
It was, yeah. And I thought the way that we started off, and we were missing passes, but it was microseconds. It looked much better than it had done for a while. I thought it looked better than the first half at City. I thought we started to turn the screw, and I thought the first 15, 20 minutes we looked good, well good for the goal. Glad we scored early, and obviously we got a little bit of a sticky time later on, but that's for someone else to talk about. But yeah, we opened well, and we played a little bit like who we are, I think.
I thought there was plenty of what we're about. I thought, George, especially in that first half and even the second half, to quieten the game back down again after they scored their goal and then go on and sort of win it from there. There was plenty of me of what this Liverpool team has been so good at the last few years.
Yeah, I thought we started the game really well. I mean, the first goal was a thing of absolute beauty as well. That sensational ball from Trent Alexander-Arnold to an Andy Robbo who was hanging around on the right-hand side because he'd just taken a corner, and then the first touch pass from him to put it into the middle was absolutely unreal as well. But I thought we were good value for that in the first half. I thought we did really well. I thought it was a performance of identity. Obviously, we had the game against Man City in the week, but this was like more senior players back. The shape was better. We looked a lot stronger. We looked a lot more dominant. I think we had like 80% of possession in the first 15, 20 minutes, which made us look really dominant overall. And yeah, it was a performance of identity which I loved seeing. But that goal, I mean, that goal should be spoken about, because Trent, I mean, I don't care about England whatsoever, but to have, if you're looking back on the World Cup, which Trent hasn't been involved in, and you've got a player of such sumptuous ability where he can take a touch like that and play a ball with the outside of his foot into the channel for another fullback, by the way, who's just broken Leighton Baines' record for assists for a fullback in the Premier League, or for a defender in the Premier League, who played the ball with the outside of his foot to Mo Salah. I mean, it was a goal of absolute beauty, and I can't wait to watch it again and again and again. It was sensational, the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, he is some footballer, isn't he, Trent? When you watch him, I understand the manager taking him off a little bit, early. He's saving him for games to come, but when you're watching him on the pitch, some of his passing, not just that one, there was 2 or 3 others during the game. That was the obvious one. He's a phenomenal talent, and if England don't want him, listen, more for us.
I just, I've made my views on the World Cup pretty clear in other podcasts, and I didn't see any of it. But when he got left out, I was like, well, it serves them right. It absolutely serves them right. And there just isn't people better than him, I'm afraid. And we got, England got where they got, and they had world-class talent sat on the bench. But I thought tonight, him and Robbo connected really well. Their timing between each other, their runs from each other was creating so much length down the side of that pitch. It wasn't so much width, it was length. They were so speedy, and the weight of their passes to each other was so accurate that it just ragged their left side completely. And I think it just looked like they got a goal back, and we were a bit nervous that was going to happen, but those few 20, 30, 25 minutes where they absolutely opened up that left side, it was a joy to behold. It was amazing.
Yeah, I thought midfield as well much better, and that's a big part of giving you the platform to play so well. I think Fabinho, we were all hoping at that City game, this is a good sign, and he's backed it up with another good performance tonight, so showed that we were right to sort of get excited. And Henderson, I thought, played really, really well, in terms of his energy, but also some great balls. There's one to Mo Salah in the first half, that first time clip that he just knows he's going to be there, and Thiago obviously adds the balance to that and the quality as well. I thought the 3 of them worked really well together. Yeah,
the midfield functioned so well tonight. And I said we'd seen Fabinho's performance at Man City, and we thought, okay, this is green shoots of improvement. But I thought he was by far our best midfielder tonight. He was snapping into the tackles. He used the ball really well. He was recycling really well. He was using it really intelligently. Everything he did, it was like, oh, I remember this guy. I remember this guy from 2 years ago where he's coming. And then Jordan Henderson linked up so well with Trent on the right hand side as well. There was a lovely urgency about his play. There was really good positivity about it in general. But there was going back to the word identity. I really felt that today from the performance that we had right across the park. And to be honest, I felt Thiago was a little bit quiet. I felt like he wasn't really doing his fancy bits tonight. He wasn't flashy or anything, but everything he did was really sensible, really good, recycling the ball really well. It was a Wijnaldum of a performance from him tonight, which I'd love to see.
YouTube, press the button, become a member of the Anfield Wrap from the heart of the city of Liverpool. The best way to enjoy all your Liverpool-based videos, everything you need, every single day. It is the Anfield Wrap.